So, Vigo sends many murderers to John's house, but John is ready for them and kills them all. As soon as he kills them, he calls someone and says that he needs to make a dinner reservation, which in gangster language means he needs the dead bodies disposed of. Soon, many people come and take away all the dead bodies. In return, John gives them as many gold coins as there are bodies. Now Vigo has learned that John has killed all his men, and his condition seems much worse. He reaches out to Marcus and offers him a contract to kill John, promising a lot of money in return. Marcus takes the contract. We see John, who is now fully prepared for a catastrophe. But before causing havoc, John goes to a hotel that everyone calls the Continental. The Continental is a place where murderers are sheltered, and its rules and regulations are very strict. Even the biggest gangster in the world cannot shoot inside the Continental, and not even a drop of blood can be shed there. Otherwise, this community can kill any gangster in the world in one go because the Continental community has its own code, and it never forgives any kind of mischief against its pride. That's why John Wick also makes a reservation here so that he can stay here after eliminating the people outside. Inside the Continental, we are introduced to a killer, and here John sees a girl named Perkins. We will learn her name later in the story, and Perkins is watching John. Now we see the owner of the Continental Hotel named Winston. Winston is surprised to see John there because he knows that John Wick has left this job. John tells Winston everything and says that this time it is his personal vendetta. After saying this, he starts asking about Luz AF. Winston gives him the address of a club and says that he will find Luz AF there. With all his preparations, John reaches that club, but he doesn't know where Luz AF is. He then encounters the same friend of Luz AF whom Luz AF had called earlier. John catches his friend, beats him, and asks where Luz AF is. The friend tells him that Luz AF is taking a bath. Hearing this, John kills the man and starts going upstairs. By then, there is chaos all around, and Luz AF's people start scattering, but no one can stop John now. John keeps killing everyone who comes in his way until he reaches Luz AF. As soon as Luz AF sees John, he starts running in a semi-naked state, and John starts chasing him and all the people. Soon, John piles up corpses everywhere. John is about to kill Luz AF when he gets hit by a bullet and falls down. By the time John gets up, Luz AF has already reached the Continental Hotel in an injured condition. When John slept that night, we see Marcus who is in front of the building with a sniper gun, and his target is now John. Marcus sees that John is being attacked by someone else, and John is attacking Perkins because Vigo has put a hit on John through Perkins. But it is not that easy to kill John Wick. John quickly catches Perkins and asks where Joseph, Luz AF, is or where Vigo is. Perkins says she doesn't know anything and is not going to tell him anything. John says that if she wants to live, she has to tell him something he doesn't know. Then, to save her life, Perkins tells John about a church where Vigo keeps all his money. John leaves Perkins and goes inside the church. John sets all of Vigo's money on fire there. John realizes that as soon as he sets this church on fire, Vigo will come here. And it happens that soon Vigo arrives, and John attacks him and starts firing indiscriminately. Then John collides with a car and becomes unconscious. When John's eyes open, he finds himself at Vigo's base where people have tied him up. Vigo tells John that the same fire still burns inside him, but today he has made a big mistake. He regrets burning his money because there were some things there that helped him blackmail big people, and they were always in his grasp. But John burnt all those things to ashes. Vigo says he is ready to forget all this if John is ready to forget everything. John says that he cannot forget everything so easily. Vigo says that it was just a dog, so why is he being so emotional? John replies that it was not just a dog, it was the last sign of his love, and for this, he will punish Luz AF. Hearing this, Vigo understands that John will not back down, so he tells his men to finish him. After saying this, Vigo leaves. Vigo's men start attacking John, but then we see someone shooting and killing all of Vigo's men. We find out that it is Marcus. As soon as John is free from these people, he reaches Vigo and is about to kill him when Vigo says that he can tell him where Luzaf is and gives John Luzaf's address because Vigo thought Luzaf was in a safe house, a very secure place. But now, no wall can stop John Wick. So John Wick reaches there and leaves a trail of bodies everywhere. In the end, he kills Luzaf. Soon, Vigo gets the news that John has killed his son. Now Vigo's life has only one goal, revenge. But John's work is done, so he checks out of the Continental Hotel. As soon as he checks out, he meets Marcus, and we find out that Marcus was always on John's side, and John knew that Vigo had put a hit on him. While John and Marcus are talking, Perkins sees this and tells Vigo. This makes Vigo even angrier, and he reaches Marcus and starts torturing him to death because he holds him responsible for his son's death. Then he calls John and tells him how much he tortured Marcus and left him half dead at his house. Hearing this, John rushes to Marcus's house and sees that Marcus is dead. This makes John even angrier. Then we see Perkins surrounded by Winston, who tells her that she has violated the rules of the Continental, and the only punishment for this is death. Winston's men kill Perkins, and her body is quickly disposed of. Winston knows everything, that Vigo killed Marcus and that John is looking for Vigo, who is about to leave the country. So, Winston calls John and gives him Vigo's address. John once again arrives at Vigo's location with destruction. John quickly kills all of Vigo's men, and in the end, Vigo puts up a tough fight against John, but escaping John is not just difficult, it's impossible. So, John finally eliminates Vigo as well. But now John is very badly injured, so he runs to a pet shop and spends some time there, trying to treat his wounds. There, John sees a cute little dog, and John takes the dog with him as he leaves. The film ends here.